My name is Faith, and I'd been married to Derek for 15 years when he decided to destroy me in front of his entire family. We were at his parents' house for Sunday dinner. Everyone was there. His mother Karen, his two brothers, their wives, the kids. I'd spent all afternoon helping in the kitchen. "Faith, pass the rolls, please," Karen said. I smiled and handed them over. "They look delicious." "Unlike our bank account," Derek said loudly. The table went quiet. I felt my face flush. "What?" I asked. "I'm just saying, maybe if you didn't spend money like water, we wouldn't be struggling," he continued. His brother Tyler laughed. "Retail therapy getting expensive, Faith?" "I don't know what you're talking about," I said. "We're not struggling." "Really?" Derek pulled out his phone. "Because our savings account is almost empty. Want to explain that?" I stared at him. "Derek, what are you doing?" "I'm just tired of covering for you," he said. "Mom, you should see the credit card bills. Clothes, jewelry, spa days." "I haven't bought jewelry in years," I protested. Karen shook her head. "Faith, honey, if you're having a shopping problem—" "I don't have a shopping problem!" My voice cracked. Our 16-year-old daughter Madison pushed her food around her plate. Her jaw was tight. "Dad, stop," she said quietly. "Madison, adults are talking," Derek said. "No, seriously, stop," Madison said louder. "Young lady," Karen started. "Grandma, he's lying," Madison interrupted. The table fell silent again. Derek's face went red. "Madison, go to the car," he ordered. "No," she stood up. "I'm not going anywhere." "What did you just say?" Derek's voice was dangerous. Madison looked at me, then at him. "I said no. Someone needs to tell the truth." "Madison, please," I whispered. I didn't want her in the middle of this. "Mom, he's been lying to everyone," she said. "About everything." Derek stood up. "That's enough. We're leaving." "Sit down, Derek," Madison said. Her voice was steady, cold even. "Or I'll tell them right now what I found on your laptop last week." Derek went pale, completely white. "Madison," he started. "You have offshore accounts," she said. 3 of them, and they have Mom's inheritance money in them. The silence was deafening. I couldn't breathe. "What?" Karen whispered. "I found the statements," Madison continued. "He's been transferring money from Mom's trust fund into secret accounts. Over $300,000. I felt like I'd been punched. "Derek?" "She's making this up," he said, but his voice shook. "Am I?" Madison pulled out her phone. "Because I have screenshots. Want to see?" Derek lunged for her phone, but Tyler grabbed his arm. "Let her talk," Tyler said. Madison held up her phone. "He's been stealing from Mom for 3 years, and he's been telling everyone she's irresponsible to cover it up." I stood up, my legs shaking. "Is this true?" Derek looked around the table. Every face was shocked, angry. "Faith, I can explain." "Is it true?" I demanded. "It's complicated," he stammered. "It's theft," Madison said. "Mom, we need to leave. Now." I grabbed my purse. Madison took my hand. "Faith, wait," Karen said. "I'm so sorry. I had no idea." "Neither did I said quietly. We walked out. Behind us, I could hear Derek's family erupting in angry voices. In the car, Madison squeezed my hand. "I'm sorry, Mom," she said. "I found the files last week when I borrowed his laptop for school. I've been trying to figure out how to tell you." "You have nothing to apologize for," I said. "You saved me." "What are we going to do?" I started the engine. "We're going to fight back." The next morning, Madison and I sat in Attorney Williams' office. "Tell me everything," she said, opening her laptop. Madison pulled out a USB drive. I copied all the files from his computer. Bank statements, transfer records, emails. Attorney Williams' eyebrows rose. Smart girl. May I? She plugged in the drive and started scrolling. Her expression grew darker. Faith, this is serious fraud, she said. He's been systematically draining your trust fund. How much? I asked. So far, $347,000. All transferred to offshore accounts in the Cayman Islands. I felt sick. That was my mother's life insurance money. She died 5 years ago. I know, honey, Attorney Williams said gently. And we're going to get every penny back. How? Madison asked. Well, he made some critical mistakes, she said. First, the money was in a trust with Faith as the sole beneficiary. He had no legal right to touch it. Second, he with a digital trail. Third, he's clearly been committing wire fraud. Can we press charges? I asked. Absolutely. But let's talk strategy first. She leaned forward. Do you want him in prison, or do you want your money back and a clean divorce? I thought about it. Both, if possible. I like your style, Attorney Williams grinned. Here's what we do. We file for divorce immediately. We also file a police report for fraud, and we freeze every account he has access to. Won't he fight back? Madison asked. Oh, he'll try, Attorney Williams said. But we have all the evidence. He has nothing but lies. My phone buzzed. It was a text from my best friend Sarah. I heard what happened at dinner. Are you okay? I typed back. Can you meet me for coffee in an hour? Already on my way. An hour later, Sarah hugged me tight in the coffee shop. I can't believe Derek did this, she said. Believe it, I said. Sarah, I need your help. Anything. You work in banking, right? She nodded. I'm a senior loan officer at First National. Can you look into something for me? Derek opened business accounts there last year. I need to know if my name is on them. Sarah pulled out her phone. What's the business name? Thompson Consulting. That's his LLC. She typed for a minute, then her face went pale. Faith, your name is on these accounts as a co-owner. What? He forged your signature on the paperwork. I'm looking at it right now. She showed me her phone. That's not your signature. That's fraud too, I said. Multiple counts, Sarah agreed. Faith, I can file an internal report. The bank takes this seriously. Do it, I said. I want everything documented. Madison had been quiet, sipping her hot chocolate. Now she spoke up. Mom, there's more. I turned to her. What do you mean? In the emails, he was talking to someone named Jennifer about buying a condo in Florida. Sarah's eyes widened. With your money? With Mom's money, Madison confirmed. He was planning to leave. He was just waiting until he'd transferred everything. I felt cold. How long have you known this? Since last week. I wanted to make sure before I said anything. She pulled out her phone. I have the emails here. Sarah read them over Madison's shoulder. This son of a... She caught herself. Sorry, Madison. It's okay, Madison said. He deserves worse. We need to take this to Attorney Williams, I said. All of it. Back at the lawyer's office, Attorney Williams reviewed the new evidence. This changes things, she said. He was planning to abandon you and Madison completely. This shows premeditation, planning, intent to defraud. What does that mean? Madison asked. It means your father is in serious trouble, Attorney Williams said. The kind that ends with prison time and financial ruin. Good, Madison said firmly. Attorney Williams smiled. You're going to be okay, both of you. Now let's destroy him legally and thoroughly. 2 weeks later, Derek's family held an emergency family meeting. They demanded Derek explain himself. I showed up uninvited with Attorney Williams and Madison. Karen opened the door. Faith, I'm so glad you came. Please, come in. Derek was sitting on the couch, looking confident. That confidence vanished when he saw me. "What is she doing here?" he asked. "I invited her," Karen said coldly. "Someone needs to explain what's really going on." Tyler stood up. "Derek's been telling us Madison made everything up, that you're trying to poison her against him." "Is that what he said?" I asked calmly. "Faith's having a breakdown," Derek said. "She's not thinking clearly." Attorney Williams stepped forward. "I'm Rachel Williams, Faith's attorney, and I have documents that prove otherwise." She opened her briefcase and pulled out a folder. "Derek Thompson, you are hereby served with divorce papers, a lawsuit for fraud and embezzlement, and a restraining order." Derek jumped up. "You can't—" "Sit down," Tyler ordered. "Let her finish." Attorney Williams continued. "Over the past 3 years, Mr. Thompson has stolen $347,000 from his wife's trust fund, transferred it to offshore accounts, and forged her signature on multiple banking documents." Karen gasped. "Derek?" "She's lying," Derek said desperately. Madison stood up. "No, Dad, you're the liar." She pulled out a tablet and connected it to the TV. Bank statements filled the screen. "These are your secret accounts," she said. "Here's Mom's trust fund. Here's where you transferred the money. Every transaction, every date, every dollar." The room erupted. "How could you?" Karen shouted at her son. "Mom, listen," Derek started. "No," Karen cut him off. "I defended you. I believed you when you said Faith was irresponsible." Tyler was staring at the screen. "You stole from your own wife? From Faith's dead mother's insurance money?" "It's complicated," Derek tried. "It's theft," Attorney Williams said. "It's wire fraud. It's forgery. Take your pick." Derek's other brother Jason stood up. "Get out of this house." "Jason, come on." "Get out," Jason yelled. "You're a thief and a liar." Sarah, who'd been standing by the door, spoke up. "I work at First National Bank. He also forged Faith's signature on business accounts and took out loans in her name." "What?" I whispered. I hadn't known about loans. "I found out yesterday," Sarah said. 3 loans, totaling $80,000, all in default. Derek went even paler. "Sarah, you can't share that information." "I already filed a report with the fraud department," Sarah said. "The FBI is investigating." "The FBI?" Derek's voice cracked. "Wire fraud is a federal crime," Attorney Williams said pleasantly. "Congratulations." Karen started crying. "How could you do this to Faith? To Madison?" "I needed the money," Derek shouted. "For my business." "You don't have a business," I yelled back. "You have a gambling problem." Everyone stared at me. "What?" Karen asked. Madison pulled up more documents. "Dad's been gambling online. He lost $200,000 in 2 years. That's why he stole Mom's money." "This is insane," Tyler said. Derek looked around the room. Every face showed disgust, anger, betrayal. "You people don't understand," he said. "We understand perfectly," Karen said. "Get your things and leave. You're not welcome in this family." "Mom." "You heard her," Tyler said. "Get out." Derek looked at me one last time. "Faith, please." "No," I said simply. He grabbed his coat and left. The door slammed behind him. Karen came over and hugged me. "I'm so sorry. I should have believed you." "You didn't know," I said. "But I should have trusted you," she insisted. "You've been nothing but good to this family." 3 months later, I sat in Attorney Williams' conference room. "So Derek gets nothing?" I asked. "Nothing," Attorney Williams confirmed. "He owes you $427,000. We seized his retirement accounts, his car, and his share of the house." My phone rang. It was Sarah. "Faith, turn on the news, Channel 7. I grabbed the remote. Derek's face filled the screen. Local businessman Derek Thompson was sentenced today to 5 years in federal prison for wire fraud and embezzlement. the anchor said. 5 years, I breathed. Madison pumped her fist. Yes! My phone buzzed. Unknown number. I put it on speaker. Faith? It was Derek. Please, I need to talk to you. You have 30 seconds, I said. I'm sorry, Derek said. I made a terrible mistake. I was sick. I had a problem. You had choices, I interrupted. You chose to steal. You chose to lie. Faith, please, he begged. I'm in prison. I've lost everything. Can't you forgive me? No, I said simply. What about our marriage vows? You violated those when you committed fraud, I said. We're divorced. What about Madison? She needs her father. Madison grabbed the phone. No, I don't. I need a father who's honest. You're neither. Maddie, please. Don't call me that, she said. I testified against you in court. The jury deliberated for 20 minutes. 20 minutes, Derek repeated weakly. That's how obvious your guilt was, Madison said. Goodbye. She hung up. Attorney Williams smiled. Well done, both of you. My phone buzzed again. Tyler? Can we take you and Madison to dinner this weekend? Mom wants to apologize properly. I showed Madison. She nodded. We'd like that, I texted back. Mom says you're still family, with or without Derek. That's really nice, Madison said. Attorney Williams packed up her files. Faith, you took a devastating betrayal and turned it into total victory. I had good help, I said. A week later, Sarah called. Faith, remember Jennifer? The woman Derek was emailing about the Florida condo? Unfortunately, she was arrested for running a real estate scam. Derek was going to be her next victim. You saved him from losing even more. And he still went to prison, I laughed. Karma's working overtime, Sarah said. That night, Madison and I sat on the porch with ice cream. Mom, are you happy? She asked. I thought about it. The house was mine. The money was recovered. Derek was in prison. Yeah, I said. I really am. Me too, Madison said. I'm glad I found those files. You saved us both. She leaned against my shoulder. We saved each other. Have you ever had someone publicly humiliate you, only to have their lies exposed? Sometimes the truth is the best weapon. Like and subscribe for more stories about people who refused to be victims and fought back the right way.